Hi guys, my name is Kiera, but here on this channel I go by Hobokiki, and today we're my Hobonichi cousin, but not the 2025 one. Yes, you've seen the thumbnail correctly. We are working in the 2026. I'm so excited. I have been holding on to this for so long. I have not even ripped it into her. So let's just take a look-see all together. I know most people already have theirs set up. What can I say? You know, that was probably the least graceful way of pulling this bad boy out. Do I care? No. What is this? Oh, this little robot thing is so cute. Oh, it's so cute. I just like the robot thing. I think I might keep this and try to scrapbook this somewhere because it's just so adorable. I know that if you purchased straight from their website, you had the option to add this on, and that would have been cute. It was like a little robot paperweight, but I did not do that. In fact, I waited till the last minute, but at least I have it, so that's fine. Here she blows. Hobonichi Techo 2026 in all her glory. Look how thin she is. Let me see if I can find her big sister. Oh my gosh, she's all the way on the bed. Give me a second. I'm gonna go grab her. Can you still hear me? So look at this. Look how thin she starts compared to what I do to her. I fed her well, okay? I fed her well. And I plan to do the same to her. So let's take a look-see. Oh, she just feels so good in the hands. Like, oh, too bad you won't stay like this. But it's so nice. Today we are going to set her up. So I think we're just gonna start with the cover, because for this year, I do plan on giving this planner a little break, or this planner cover a little break. This is from Simply Gilded. Let's see if she can close. I don't know. It's like when you eat Thanksgiving and you have to, can no longer buckle your pants. No, she can't. If I like try to force it anymore, I might break a nail. It's not gonna work. So she can no longer close. But I do love her. I think the last time I was able to close her without any fail would be sometime in October of this year. So, I mean, she lasted for a while, even with all the stickies that I put in her. So, but I am kind of bored of her now. Beautiful brown cover. There's nothing wrong with it. I will probably revisit her. Simply Gilded, they haven't remade this, so you can't get this from Simply Gilded anymore. But I want to decorate my own Hobonichi because I feel like that would just solidify my personality a little bit more. So I'm just going to get like right on into this with a regular number 2 pencil. Do I have art pencils? Yes. Oh my gosh. This one's broken. Do I have another one? Okay, this one's not broken. That's crazy. Ooh, this one's sharp though. Let's use this one. See how sharp this one is? Let's see if I can draw something really quickly. What do I want to draw? I want to draw a girl. So we'll do something like, I'm going to have her looking down. Nothing wrong with looking down every once in a while. So this will be her nose. Then if this is her nose, that means her eyes are somewhere right here, right? And her mouth is like right here. Okay. And then we just fill those features in. I like to start with the nose. This is how I quickly sketch, in case anyone was wondering. Not that this is an art channel, though I do art. I do art sometimes. But you know, this is not what you come here for. But this is part of my life, so I'm going to add it for my stuff. I am a artsy-fartsy person. That should come to no surprise to any of you. If you've been here for a while now and you still haven't realized that I like art, then I don't know. You must have had me on mute many a days, which is fine because I do ramble a lot. So I wouldn't even be mad at you if you did have me on mute. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out placement of lips. Just drawing a girl here. How are you guys doing while I sketch this? I usually don't sketch and talk, so this may not be my best sketch, but I think it'll still be fine. Yeah. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Are you alright? Are you guys excited for 2025? I know I am. I really know I am. 2025, I meant 2026, but y'all know what I mean. I feel like we've been together for so long, you guys already know, like, my lingo. Y'all know what I be talking about. I'm trying to draw a closed eye here. I feel the pressure because I usually don't do real-time videos of me sketching. But, you know, there's a first for everything. I used to really want to do that, though. I used to want to do, what was it called? Sketchy Saturdays? Who remember those? You're a real one if you remember those. I did want to do those, but I just couldn't stick with it. And then, obviously, I didn't have a lot of people that wanted to watch that, which is cool. I'm not mad at that at all, you guys. Y'all didn't come here for sketching. Y'all came here for planner videos. But sketching is a part of my life, or at least at one point it really was. I used to get paid to do this kind of stuff, so would like to revisit that. Just trying to get these eyes as even as possible here. Does it look like a girl looking down yet? Please tell me it looks like a girl looking down. Okay. So the theme, because you guys know I love me a good theme. The theme for the cover that I'm going for is like lost in a sea of thought. Because I put like all my thoughts in here. So I did want to make sure I embodied that somehow. There you go. She kind of looks like she doesn't have a chin, but she does have a chin. It's just the angle that I drew her in. But I'm not mad at it still. I think I want these eyes to go up a little bit more. Yeah, I wanted her to kind of like look like she's looking down. Did I accomplish that? Who knows? Who knows? Like I said, it's been a while since I've drawn on camera here in real time too. That's something that I typically do not do. Give her some eyelashes to kind of start bringing her to life a little bit more. There we go. Yes, I'm going to put a cover on this. Otherwise, this is just going to get crazy. Okay. And then some with the ear. This is a weird angle. Why did I choose like the hardest angle in order to draw for you guys today? It's whatever. Give her some hoops. Or like a, what's that called? what's that thing called to catch fish with? A hook? There we go. Can y'all see it? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. And then, of course, she needs a neck. There we go. Okay. And I'm thinking I am going to incorporate this washi here. It's not the first time y'all seen this washi, but it's the first time I actually get to use it. So let's bust her open. But yeah, thinking about incorporating some waves and stuff. If I can get it to where her hair looks like the waves, that's fine. If not, then at least at the bottom have some waves. Oh yeah, that could be really cool. I'll have to figure it out. But I'll figure it out off camera. If you want to know how the study is going, this is how it's going. With art, all art basically is a lesson in trusting the process because it has to go through several ugly phases before it gets anywhere close to anything that may not be considered ugly. So trust the process or cry in a corner somewhere. Whatever works. I like to do a little bit of both. But yeah, just trying to get this filled out so I can start on the actual inside, which is what you guys came here to see. And I will be getting to that. Just hold on. Let me get the cover looking how I need it to look. What brand of paint markers these are, in case anyone is asking, I don't know. Stole them from my daughter. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish this up. We'll come back when it's actually done. Hopefully this dries a little bit. Maybe I'll have to do like another layer or something, because right now it's looking crazy. Hope I didn't just ruin my cover. So I pivoted. I cut this piece out to make it look, this is from an older Hobonichi cousin. It's just a paper, and I cut out like a little paper boat, and I thought that was so cute, and I did use the washi, and everything was looking so good until so I did want her face to be like sketchy, but I smudged all this ink right here when I really should have just used some acrylic instead of using ink. So I'm going to see if there's any way I can get this fixed, and then you know, I was so happy with it and now I'm so upset, but we'll see what I can do. Let's try to get something together. Okay, so I kind of cleaned up the smudging. I did the best that I could with the time that I have, and I did want it to look a little bit sketchy, so I'm not mad if it gives sketchy vibes, but I am mad that I had to pivot, and that took so much more time than I needed it to. But I love the final outcome. I am going to leave this space blank. I like that you can see the original Hobonichi cover. Now, we have problem number 2, okay? I can't find my cover on cover. I specifically purchased a cover on cover just for this Hobonichi, and I have no clue where it went. I feel like it decided to cosplay the Avatar, because when the world needed it most, it disappeared. It vanished, bro. So I have no clue where it is, but I still need to get this done before the end of the day. So I am going to pivot. I did find this like foil transfer paper. I wonder if that's too much foil. Y'all think that's too much foil? I feel like in the planner community, too much foil does not exist. But for me, that's starting to, now that I'm looking at it, that does look like too much foil. And I don't know. I don't want it to be like super foiled. Honestly, I didn't want it foiled at all, but it needs to have some kind of plastic on it, some kind of protecting shield over it, because I drew on it with pen, and that was my goofy fault, because one, I didn't gesso this. I didn't prime it or anything, and as an artist, you'd think I'd know to do that, but I kind of just hopped right into it, and when you do that, you know, mistakes are made. And then two, I don't even know what I was trying to say, child, to be honest with you. I'm looking for something here. But I just really wanted to work on it, and I got too excited, and I didn't take the proper precautions that I should have. And now I am left cleaning up my own mess, but that is okay. I have this foil like transfer that I could put on it, or I have this one that's more like stars. I think I like the stars better because they're not as evasive as this one, even though this one is super gorgeous and pretty, and I'm sure I'll find a project for it. This one is just a little bit more subtle. And seeing as I don't want to use it at all anyways, I think the subtle is the way to go. And it kind of goes with the motif I'm creating here with like dream world and all that goodness. So I think that's what we're gonna go with. I'm just going to cut it to size and put that down and finally move on. Sorry, this is the messy process sometimes, but you know, I'd rather make mistakes with my own stuff than have a client and make mistakes on theirs. So I'm happy. Oh, shout out really quickly to this Hobonichi, which I used as the tester for my pens. And, you know, it is what it is, you know. I am going to cut this down to size. It's already like sized enough this way, so I just have to cut it this way. I'm going to do this off camera, get this on here, and then we can finally enter the Hobonichi. I'll be right back. Okay, here's how it looks with the film on top of it. And oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually love it. I love how it looks all together, even though it was filled with mistakes. And yes, there are many things that I would do differently, such as the position that I even drew her in. I don't even know why I went for like the hardest facial position and like angle, because it's like you're kind of looking at her at a bird's eye view, but then she's also looking down. So why I decided to choose such a difficult angle, I don't know, but here we are anyways. But even saying that, I still love her and I want to protect her, so I am going to stick on this cover on cover that I actually found. Y'all, tell me why it was sitting right on top of my dresser, and I was saying how much I lost it. When I tell y'all, I tore up my room looking for it, okay? It was a problem, and now I have to clean up my room, but I ain't doing that right now because I don't feel like it. But the crazy thing, it was sitting all by itself right on my dresser, and it was like, I see you, do you see me? Like, I don't know why I missed it, but I'm glad I have it. I found this cute little robot thing that was with the Hobonichi cousin, and I love the dot pictures, like color in the dots and see what's there. I guess we'll just never know what's actually there because I'm about to destroy this, okay? I'm going to cut out all the little robots so I can place them all around my little Hobonichi spread. So I'll never know what was there. I'm sure it was probably a robot, but I don't know. If you have the Hobonichi cousin and you kept that sheet and you actually colored it in, let me know what was actually there. I was going to use these stickers from Lexi Kylie Design, but then I realized nothing worked. So I could not do that, but it is what it is. I am going to try to find something else. And while I'm thinking about it, I do want to use this PET tape, okay? I've been calling it washi for I don't know how long, and y'all just allowed me to do it. Why y'all not correcting me? It's PET tape. I don't know why I use those like words interchangeably. They're not interchangeable. They're very different. So I don't know. But y'all know, y'all see it's that clear shiny tape. That's PET tape, okay? But yeah, I am going to try to stick that everywhere in these spreads as well. And let me tell you, I had a time with this. This is probably why the video is so long, because I have to painstakingly cut out each and every wave, and I have to take off the little film that's on the back, and you kind of have to do like a quick rub and kind of like play with it. And so it's just like, it's hard to get it off, and you have to do that for every piece. And I would say it was irritating, but honestly, it wasn't. I just found myself getting lost in the process. It was actually very calming. I can see, like, I thought I was going to be irritated by doing this, but I was actually having a lot of fun. I saw how this was coming together in my mind's eye. And I thought, oh man, this is it. I done did my big one with this. Like, before I even finished it, I already was giving myself pats on back, because I could see where I wanted to take it. And you guys are going to see too. So make sure you grab whatever you need to grab while I yap. What y'all like to do while I'm watching, or you're watching my videos? Y'all like to plan too? If you're planning with me, go ahead and bust open that bad boy. If you're going to eat, what would I eat if I was watching a planner video? I'll probably be on like some tea and crumpets. No, but seriously, like, I do like green tea. Like, for real, I'm not making jokes. I do like green tea, matcha tea, and then like some kind of like sweet dessert. Cause that sweet with that bitter, mwah, that's like a beautiful like flavor combo. But yeah, that's what I would have. But what are you having? Just let me know. Let me know. I'm curious. I'm nosy. I'm all of the above, and I want to know. So I love this little paper boat thing that I kept going with. I, I think it's so stinking adorable. And it's the fact that it's made out of the Hobonichi paper itself. So it's like, I don't know. It's so cute to me. The whole idea is just chef's kiss. It really is. And then with the waves. And then, of course, I added the robot that has, come along for this adventure and came with the package. I honestly did not know what I was going to do. I just knew I wanted to use that PET tape, and I wanted to draw. So that's all I knew. I am also using this box. I'll actually use a bunch of boxes from Casthetic Plans, a Cozy Winter sticker book. That's because I already had it sitting on my desk, because that is the book that I'm using for the current week that I'm planning with. So I always just keep the stickers that I am using at arm's length. So if I need something more, I can grab at it and use it for that week. But I will say, like, the colors, they just worked perfectly for what I was going for, which was like the blues and the grays, the cool tones, even the earthy tones, like the browns, because there's a little bit of brown, like rocks and stuff. And I just, man, I can't even explain to y'all like how proud I am of this setup. And I just so excited to write in it, because it's just so me. I promise you guys, this is how I am setting up my Hobonichi every year. You are not telling me differently. It's gonna look like this every year. Not saying I'm going to use the same PET tape, but like having this like theme that goes along for the whole Hobonichi. I don't know. I think it's because it's giving me like bullet journaling vibes, which was something I used to really be into, but it just took so much time. But as you can see, I've been using aspects of the bullet journaling and bringing it into my Hobonichi. So the whole themes I do in my Hobonichi. The Dutch doors I do in my Hobonichi. Like, so I'm not spending as much time as I would have in an actual bullet journal, because when I tell you I would get lost in the bullet journaling process, be there for days. I haven't come out my room to eat because I'm still cutting up pages and drawing and all of that good jazz. But with the Hobonichi cousin, you guys saw how quickly I got that sketch done, and then I'm using tape, and then the pages are kind of already set up, so I just really have to decorate it a little bit. So it's like it's giving bullet journal, but make it quick because I got places to be. So I love it. I love it so much. And now I can never go back. Now that I've done this, each year I'm going to have to like pick a freaking theme for like the first few pages of my Hobonichi and run with it and run with it. And I'm just happy. I really am. I hope you guys are as happy as I am with your setup, no matter how that may look. I know in the freaking journaling / planner community, there's like us versus them, which I don't know why. It's like, y'all, these are stickers and this is paper. Why are we making it so serious? But you got the minimalist versus the maximalist, and the decorative versus the functional. And I don't even know why it's split up like that, because I promise you that yes, my Hobonichi cousin is super decorative, but I promise you that it's functional as well. Like, even if all you do in your Hobonichi cousin is draw or just paste pictures, that is serving a function for you. Is it making you feel better? Yes. Okay, that's a function. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? It's not that serious. But, even though that's not how I use my planner, I do use it as both a planner and a journal, which is why I use the words interchangeably, because in my Hobonichi cousin, I do both. I don't know. I think this was a while ago, but I had someone tell me, like, how do you actually plan in that thing? And I'm pretty sure they probably meant it in a nice way. That's how I'm going to look at it, because I always want to give people the benefit of the doubt. But I promise you guys, that this is very functional. How I go through and use my planner is very functional. And I know my 2025 planner, we're not over. Like, we still have a few more weeks in 2025, but I will finish that planner / journal and have all the weekly sections filled out and all the daily sections filled out. And I feel like that's such an accomplishment, because that means I've documented my life for an entire year with stickers. And I feel good with where I am right now when it comes to like journaling and planning. I feel like I found my happy place. Is this what the girlies be talking about when they say planner piece? Because I feel like I found it. It was always the Hobonichi cousin mixed with bullet journaling. And I am happy. And I really want you guys to be happy too. Just do what makes you happy. Like, if you don't like stickers, then don't use the stickers. Why are we making it complicated? I'm sorry. I guess I've been holding on to that, and I need to get that out of my system. But we are going to be using the same sticker book to pull out some boxes, just like some little quarter boxes. That way I can like add some color to this side of the page, and we'll put the months there. I'm using monthly stickers from Rose Colored Days. So this is what we have so far, y'all. Look, isn't she cute? I had to go turn my lamp on because I was so into it. I didn't even notice that the sun was going down. But like I said, I am going to be adding this kind of like water motif and this robot that came with the Hobonichi cousin. Since you're here, I might as well squeeze you in somewhere as well. And then I did find this map washi that I've had before, and I've used in my 2025 planner before. So it just all makes sense and comes together perfectly. And of course, I cut out another like section that came with that robot It just says Life Planner. I am going to put my name on top of it, so it is going to say Kiara's Life Planner. And oh my gosh, I love how this looks. It looks so good. I know you're like, oh, you didn't put this on camera. Girl, we're already an hour out. We don't need to have everything on camera. And this page really does serve no function other than the function of making me happy. So, yeah, I didn't feel like it was necessary, but I will show you guys everything else, and pretty much you'll see by how everything else was set up, and you can kind of like know how to set up your, well, if you wanted to do something similar to this, you can see how I set it up using the same method, just on different pages. I am going to glue this page down. It serves no purpose for me. It kind of just like flips up and it's awkward and a little annoying. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Oh, don't you just love it when your tape runner likes to be a full on camera? Like it was just working and then all of a sudden on camera, now there's no more tape in there. Okay. But yeah, so glue stick it is. That's fine. She gets the job done. So I'm not mad at that. And I just squeeze those pages together and it looks so bomb. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is how this page came out. Oh, I can really scream right now. And that's why I'm out of breath, because I'm like so excited talking about her. She's precious. But anyways, I do apologize that I wasn't able to get how I decorated some of the left side. It really is just a few stickers here, a washi going down to the side, and then the boxes that I did show you how I put down. I believe one or two of them, January and February. And I did not have any January dates, so I just put a hello winter there. And it's fine. I know it means January. But yeah, I will show you kind of how like the decorative process goes. So in case you're wondering how I decorated these 2, or I guess 4 pages here, you will kind of like get a better understanding of how I decorate it, which is very simple. I take the PET tape, I cut it down. Well, I pick what wave I need, and then I cut it down, and I place it where I need to. And sometimes, I'll shuffle it around and see where it fits best. But mostly, just a lot of guesswork here. A lot of trial and error, but that's quite okay. So, yeah, as you can see, I put a wave down, and that wave does not go across all the months on that page. And I am going to use a even bigger wave, cut that one down, and place that one on top of it so that the water can go all the way across. And then, of course, I still have these really cute Hobonichi paper, Hobonichi paper boats. And so I'm going to paste that here as well. Look how cute it is. It's just so stinking cute. I can't. But yeah, I'm really excited and happy and proud, you guys, and also tired because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. But if I don't get this done now, I won't ever get it done. And I took way too much time setting this up. I think it was like an hour and 30 something minutes. I tried to fast forward as much as I could, but it is what it is. So I think you guys are getting a little bit less than an hour, which, it's not bad, but it takes a lot out of me to sit here and yap your ears off. Do you guys listen to me? You know what I do? I'm not going to lie. You guys know I have a short attention span, but if there is someone that I do want to watch, I'll put you on times 2. I'm not going to lie to you. I won't turn you down, but I'll put you on times 2. And that's just how I get through all my videos. Honestly, it's hard for me to watch regular videos on normal speed. What videos do I watch on normal speed? Probably just like gaming playthroughs. I just like to hear people enjoy video games that I also enjoy. So, and then of course my K-dramas, but that's like a Netflix thing. And then my anime, of course, I'm gonna watch that at regular speed. But everybody else gets times 2, so I won't get offended if you times 2 me. or if you mute me altogether. Do what you gotta do to get through the day. And while I play with the arrangements of stickers, I thought it would be pretty cool or maybe a decent idea to discuss how I'm using this bad boy. So, as you can see right now, I am decorating the year at a glance, I believe these pages are called. And this will just be my index, okay? Keep it nice and simple. Simple. And so every day of that month, like if something big happens, I don't think I'll write on every single day, but like the big things that happen, I'll write down like what day it happened so I know which day it happened. And I can go to the daily section and like learn more about whatever big thing that happened. So that's an easy way to use these pages if you don't know how else to use them. And so I do actually want to use them. So that's how I'll be using them. But that's the first way. So yes, it does have the like I guess the big events or whatever you want to call them, or just big things, or not even big, just things that I want to take note of. It'll have that there so that it could also help me with my monthly section, because my monthly section is where I am now going to be putting my, like, how should I say this? I don't even know how I can title it for you guys. Okay, so you guys know how I draw on the title pages of my Hobonichi cousin, like big things that happen in the pop community, like pop culture community, or whatever the hell is going on with the president right now. So like any of those things that that you saw me, well, if you're new here, you probably never seen what I'm talking about, so you're probably lost in the sauce, just like this little tiny robot. So I'm sorry, you'll just have to go watch one of my flip throughs, or you can wait for like the end of December. I will be posting a flip through of the Hobonichi cousin in its entirety. So if you want to just wait for that, you can, because I will be posting a video every day for the month of December. Did I mention I'm doing Plan Miss? Little shameless plug there. I will be posting every day. So, and then I will be posting a flip through. So if you don't want to look at any of my older vehicles, videos, then you can wait till the end of December. Wow, I just need to go to sleep because words are not wording. But do they ever really word for me? I think the answer is no. But yeah, you can wait till closer to the end of December, and then I will have a flip through of everything that I've done. And I love my baby, and I'm really excited to work in my new baby as well. But I say all of that just so I can circle back and say the monthly section for the 2026 Hobonichi cousin will basically be where I document the big things, or just things I want to take note of, whether it's in my personal life or pop culture, like what's going on in the world type stuff. And so the index will help me keep a note of the things that I want to document, with pictures, drawings, and all that good jazz in my monthly section. So they're going to work together. The index is helping me just keep note of what I really want to talk about, or what I really want to document for my monthly section. And also, if I want to see when I talked about it, I can see what day it happened through the index and go to my daily section. So they're all working in conjunction. It's a big, beautiful family. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing. And then, as you can see, I left that bottom section blank. I am just going to decorate what monthly stickers. Well, I guess I should say I'm going to decorate with the stickers that I used in the monthly section so I can see what stickers I used in the monthly section. So it'll just be like a cute little pop of how that monthly section looks. And again, this will probably make more sense as those days pass and you can actually see what I'm talking about, because with my videos, it's more of a show thing than a tell thing. Me and words, you know, sometimes we get along, sometimes we don't. So if you just see what I'm talking about, you'll be able to understand. So I guess you just kind of have to wait. Unless you get me, because if you get me, then we are here. We are friends now, whether you like it or not. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's this little index section. And honestly, I think I'm going to cut this section here because you're seeing basically all that you really need to see when it comes to me decorating. It's a lot of cutting and moving the stickers to where I think they will fit best. And the way my memory card is looking at me, it's like, you sure you want to keep recording this voiceover? So I think we need to cut it and move to a different section. That way we just have enough time to get to everything and I don't keep you guys for too long. Okay, now we are moving towards the tab section of the video. I had to pick which tabs I wanted to use. And look at all the fun, beautiful colors and the quality. Oh my gosh, these tabs are thick and made with some kind of textured paper. But you know, I knew they were going to be good because they're Bible tabs. So I knew they were going to work well with the Hobonichi because the Hobonichi is made from Tomoe River paper. And if you didn't know, that is the same paper that they use for the Bible. But anyways, I'm trying to figure out which tabs I want to use because both of these blue sets, they look great. I do like the moodiness of the darker blue and green set, but then I like the dreaminess of the light blue set with the pop of the yellow. So I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So that's why you keep seeing me flip and try to see which one looks better. But in the end, I do go with the dreamy one, I guess, because it just, I don't know, it's giving the kind of vibe that I really wanted. And then that just means I can save the other tabs for another Hobonichi, I guess. I did get the tabs from Amazon. You guys know I have a love-hate relationship with Amazon. I think we all do. I'm just admitting it for all of us, okay? But yeah, so I'm just going to place all of these tabs down every month where the little title page is, and they look so good once they're all down. Wait till you guys see, like, everything just comes together so well. The blues, oh my gosh. But here's everything with the cover on cover. As you can see, it's really loose. It's so loose. I was thinking, did I get the right size? But I'm pretty sure I did. But I don't care that it's loose because I know the Hobonichi cousin is going to get thick. So there's going to be a point where the cover on cover might not even be able to hold it back. So it can be loose for now. And then once I, get the Hobonichi cover or the Hobonichi cousin thick with all my stickers and add-ins, I'm pretty sure it will like balance itself out. You know what I'm trying to say? I am gluing the back to the back. I'm ready for bed. How many more? And there's 20, what is that? 20, this is the third video. So there's like 21 more videos that I gotta do back to back. So why did I torture myself? No, I'm having fun, you guys, and I hope you're having fun too. We don't take things seriously over here. We don't. Chill. It's a vibe, bro. It's a vibe all the time. Okay, let me collect my thoughts so we can talk about what we just did. What did we just do? We just cut out all the back pages of the Hobonichi cousin. Why? I never used them. I always intend on using them, but since they are all the way in the back, and y'all know me, out of sight, out of mind, so I completely forget about them all the time. Even though I'm like, oh, I know what I want to do with this page. I know I'm going to use this page. I may use it for like a month and then I forget about it. So I just said, you know what? Instead of, keeping them and adding bulk, we might as well get rid of them. So I just tore them all out. And then I glued the back pages together and it just looks cleaner. And I know I'll use all of the pages now. Every page that is in this Hobonichi cousin that I currently have in it, not the ones that came with it and I tore out, but the pages that I currently have in it will be used, mark my words. So this is the last page that we're going to set up on this video, but I do have some ideas for the other blank pages in this Hobonichi, but I want to give those ideas their own separate video because I'll actually be writing and all that good jazz, and I want to be able to talk about it. I did save some robots. I saved some robots. I still have PET tape, and I can easily draw some more paper boats. So yeah, they all will have the same theme. So if it is like a yearly page, then it will fall under this in a sea of thoughts kind of theme that I have going on. But other pages will have their own themes. Like each month, we're still going to have a theme for each month that the weekly section will follow, the daily section will follow. So it's really just the initial setup pages that get this specific theme. And again, I do love it. Sorry for tooting my horn a lot in this video, but I typically don't do it often. In fact, people who know me will say I don't do it enough. So today we're gonna do it because I truly do love these spreads and these layouts. But yeah, we're finishing up here. I have my my cute little robot at the bottom of the page. He looks like he's in distraught, bro. He's in severe distraught, but it's okay, little buddy. You'll be fine. Like, he's getting carried off by the waves. Why did I do that to him? He was already cut in half with his little robot arm like that. But I don't know. I felt like it would just be so funny to have him like this, and I did not disappoint. You are going to see that I give him a speech bubble that says swatches, but I don't know. I might like go over it with some whiteout and put a different speech bubble that says goodbye, cruel world. It's so funny to me. I know that's a morbid joke, but it's so funny to me, and especially because it's the end of the book too. It's the end of the planner, so it actually kind of makes sense, So I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling after I've gotten a good night of rest. So we'll take another gander at it. But yes, as I previously stated, I am using this as a swatch page. I know a lot of people use like a color chart of swatches. They pre-swatch all of their highlighters and then they'll number it or label them, and then they'll use that as like a chart to see which highlighter they want to use for that week. And honestly, that makes so much sense, but for my brain, it doesn't. What I have to do is pick the markers that I want to use that I think may work well with the stickers I chose for that week, and I gotta swatch them all out, and then that just works better for me. I like to just have that opportunity to swatch it right then and there, and it probably makes more sense to have a chart. But honestly, some of my highlighters, they don't even have numbers on them because they just eroded with time. So I wouldn't know what to label it anyways. But yeah, see how I just swatch them when I need to swatch it. So, and I swatch every week. So I felt like it was necessary to decorate this page because I am going to see it every week, at least once a week. So now I can look forward to seeing this cute guy getting taken away. Take me away. And with that, we can finally do our final flip through of how everything looks based off the theme Lost in a Sea of Thought. And I actually mean that as a positive thing. I know it has negative connotations, but I mean that as just like daydreaming, because that is what your girl does. If we ever met in person, best believe I have daydreamed around you. But it looks like I'm functioning, but I'm really just disassociating. So, but yeah, that was the cover, and this is the initial inside of the page. This is my school chart, my school schedule. I'll make a key and then I'll make a word of the year to go in that last box. This is my index. I love it, and I can't wait to actually put it to use this year. This year will be my year to finish the Hobonichi in 100% completion with the pages that I have left in it. Not the pages I took out, okay? We're not going to talk about it. And then my swatch page, all right? That is everything. I love, love, love her. But that is it, you guys. If you like the video, feel free to like the video. If you dislike the video, feel free to dislike the video. It's whatever, bro. Stay safe and stay creative, and I'll see you on the next one. All right? Bye.